Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus is the largest of the three smartphones revealed by Samsung at their Unpacked event in San Francisco a few days ago. Last year, when Samsung released the S9 and the S9 Plus, there were a lot of questions around what is actually new in those phones in comparison to the S8. With the S10 Plus, there are a whole bunch of new features, of which we're going to tell you about the 5 most important ones in this video. Feature number 5. You've got reverse wireless charging. Now, Huawei had introduced reverse wireless charging with the Mate 20 Pro, and now Samsung has implemented that on their S10 Plus as well. You get the feature in the S10 as well. And the way it works is that once you enable it through the drop-down menu, you can charge anything from your wireless earbuds, your smartwatch, even a phone, as long as it's Qi compatible, of course. So in case you're in a pinch, you have some way of recharging your devices on the go. Feature number 4. Now this is an interesting one. The Samsung S10 Plus has an HDR10 Plus certification, and in order to meet the requirements of the HDR10 Plus standard, Samsung also created the dynamic AMOLED display. What that means is that as the contrast and brightness information on the display change as you're viewing your content, the display will be able to adjust accordingly to make sure you have the best viewing experience possible. Feature number 3. Triple camera for the win. Now, last year the S9 Plus had a dual camera setup on the back. This year the S10 Plus comes with a wide, an ultra wide, and a telephoto lens for those who like shooting anything from ultra wide landscapes to portrait shots up close. The Note 9 was one of the best smartphone cameras we tested last year, so we expect that the S10 Plus's imaging unit should be no slouch at all. Now, feature number 2 is an interesting one. The S10 Plus has an in-display fingerprint sensor, just like a lot of other phones out there. However, this is the first phone to have an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. Unlike others which use an optical sensor, this uses sound waves to map the surface of your finger and transcode that pattern into a signature that is unique to yours. Samsung says this is actually the safest fingerprint unlocking method in the market today, and we're going to test that while we put the phone through its paces in our review. And finally, feature number 1. You've got dual front cameras this time. One is a primary 10 megapixel camera which has dual pixel AF built in, and augmenting that is an 8 megapixel depth sensing camera. What that does is that it allows you to take beautiful shots in portrait mode using the front facing camera, and Samsung has also built in a bunch of simulation modes for bokeh, which you can use to make creative selfies out of the S10 Plus. Now, these are only the 5 features of the S10 Plus that we wanted to talk to you about, but there is far more going on in this phone, and we'll be talking about all of it in detail in our review. So stay tuned for that coming up very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and in case you like this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button on our channel. Thank you.
For the latest technology updates, subscribe to Digit.in and don't forget to hit the bell icon.